No, it's like the rocket ship.
Yeah. It's like
Welcome to Truck Beers.
It's like the Challenger, just blowing up.
Oh no!
Hey, welcome to the #1 podcast in Texas. We're Truck Beers, and we're back. I'm sorry we missed last week, but we're here, baby. I got the hiccups.
Yeah, this one last week was kind of my bad. So I was
dude.
I was out of state for work, and
Silly goose. Don't even blame yourself.
No, we were gonna do a remote podcast, kind of like we did the vacation episode, which was fun. But I took microphones, I took mic cables, I took the laptop, I even took the mouse for the laptop. I had everything I needed to record a podcast except for the audio interface that actually records the podcast.
Yeah.
So my bad.
It wouldn't have worked anyway. I sounded like Stephen Hawkins if his battery was going low. It was bad. Last week I had no voice. Like, I've never had COVID, but I think maybe I had a little touch of it, a little taste of the COVIDs.
Do you have the co or the vid?
I don't know, man. I don't like co-Wetzel, so I had the vid.
Oh, there you go.
No, I had a little taste, I think, of it. It's hell being a parent. My kids bring home all kinds of cool germs from school.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, Cashin threw up all over my bathroom Saturday, and I was like, I bet you got the virus, but it was just junk food. That's my bad as a parent. I shouldn't have gave him a whole bag of Cheetos.
Shouldn't have fed him all that candy.
I gave him a family-sized bag of Cheetos.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
so Saturday
I love
night,
the sour gummy bears.
Yeah, I love all the candies, and my kids have my sweet tooth. So Saturday night, they were showing
Saturday.
So they're showing Killer Clowns in Space
From outer space.
Yeah, from outer space. Whatever, dude. You know what I'm talking about. Are you voting for Kamala? Shit.
We're not going to talk about that shit on this podcast.
No, we're not. So they were excited. So I was like, let's go get snacks. Let's go get junk food.
No, movie night.
Yeah, movie night.
You got to do movie night. We do the same thing at that. So like, I'll make a big old bowl of popcorn.
Exactly.
And then like some M&Ms.
Do you put M&Ms in the popcorn?
I let them mix
dress
as
them
they
up
want.
the way they want. Yeah.
Yep.
So we did that. And we watched that. There's a show on comes out of Chicago called Svengoolie. Dude,
not familiar.
Yeah, this dude dresses up. He wears like corpse paint, but he runs a show where he shows these old movies, and like between the commercial breaks, he says something funny. It's a great show. Like, shout out Svengoolie. Look him up.
What channel is that on?
MeTV.
Nice. I get that one.
Yeah. So Saturday night at 7:00 it comes on. And I love it so much. Do you remember on TNT there was Monster Mondays? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do you remember that, Josh, speaking in the background? It's just like it's a variety show for horror movies.
Yeah, it's like Mystery Science Theater.
Yes.
But yeah.
Without the commentary during the
movie. Yeah.
But I wish it was Mystery Science Theater 3000.
So it's kind of like Mystery Science Theater meets Tales from the Crypt.
That's it.
Because you get the like before and
no,
the like,
that's exactly what it is.
That sounds really cool.
It's so great. And my kids really enjoy watching it with us. They love old horror movies.
Nice.
Even when they get kind of scared, I just explain to them like, it's an idiot in corpse paint.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. So
he's actually a preschool teacher.
But Cashin ate so much of it and threw up all over my bathroom Saturday at like midnight.
Ugh,
and I was like, oh, cool.
And
it's hard to be a parent
with sick kids.
Dude.
It's so, because like you just want to like make them not feel bad.
Makes me want to run away, dude. I can't stand people throwing up around me. It's so bad.
Like, I hate cleaning it up, but like then I just feel bad for the kid because I'm like, I want to make you feel better, but I literally cannot do anything about the situation other than here's a bowl, don't miss.
My son was hoovering around the commode. I hope this doesn't make anyone sick. My bad if it does. I know it's
there's an explicit rating on this podcast.
Oh, good, we're good. So he's like hovering.
They've made their bed, they can lay in it.
I've been there so many times with like friends who drank too much, but I'm only there until it starts happening. Then I walk away. I can't be, but it's my boy. And, like, I don't know what back pats are doing, but I'm there for it. But as he's doing it, I'm going, can't even. And he's like, Dad, are you okay? He's like, dude, just get it out. You do what you got to do. You do what you got to do. I'll be here for it, but I'm seriously
we'll get the demons out of you, son. Don't worry about it.
Get damn demons out of you, son. That's what my mom says to me. She's worried about me. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Join the club.
Yeah, but welcome back. we're coming back with a bang. I'm excited. I've missed you guys. I hope you've missed us.
This is I know we haven't been doing this for a super long time.
No, but it's something that needs to be done every week.
Yeah, it feels weird to miss a week.
It's a pressure, and it's got
hell, we released 2 episodes a week before that, so I guess kind of
we're even.
Yeah, we even.
Yeah, we're even. Stevens.
Math
is weird. I didn't comment. I didn't post on Facebook. I just wanted it to be us to talk.
No, yeah, that's
There's
good.
some questions we got on TikTok. We're on TikTok, by the way. Truck Beers all the way around.
Yeah, we dropped the ball on getting the questions off the TikTok.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. You know, I thought y'all two had like an inside joke. I didn't know that was from the Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Sorry.
I was like just saying it with y'all like an idiot, not knowing that it was already. I just want you guys to care. And when I watched Deadpool and I heard that for the first time, I was like,
those sons of bitches.
oh, man. These guys are friends deeper than I am. Did we talk about... We haven't been on since Haltom.
Nope.
What a show.
It was a show.
It was a show.
All 7 people there really enjoyed it.
Those 7 people were top notch.
They did. They liked
We
us a lot,
actually we actually got a message on our band Facebook, and it was like, "Hey, I was there for your show. I was one of the 7 people," and she said like, "Y'all were one of the best bands of the night."
Yeah.
That made me feel really good. But she also had 2 teeth, so I don't know how I'm supposed to take that.
It's just a compliment, man. You take it with grace.
Take it with grace. And also another person that saw us, she said like she wished we would have played later. She said that we were top notch.
I also wish we would have played later.
Dude, you had a hard time, huh?
I don't know. Something about getting out of the car and immediately playing. I don't like it.
It's Chad's fault.
No, it's because we had to play at 6:15.
Yeah, but we did the GPS here in Dennis's driveway on our way there, and we had to be there at 4:45. And the GPS says we'll be there at 4:44. He's like, we're fine. I was like, we gotta go through Dallas. Everyone was freaking out.
Yeah.
But Chad he just navigated it. Shout out Ray for letting us borrow that truck though. That was dope. That truck was comfortable for me. I don't know about the guys in the back.
Yeah, why did you let the tallest person in the band ride in the front?
I am the tallest person in the band. Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
Hmm.
I'm actually 5'11", 6 foot. It depends on what shoes I'm wearing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm uphill right now, so I'm taller than you.
I'm not a short king, but
right on the high ground. That's me.
Yeah. I am Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan. No, it was a cool show.
I bet you they'll have us back out.
I hope so.
I hope so too. Chaz seemed to like us, I think. I don't know. Chaz is he's a nail biter. That's a wild boy.
I think I've met that dude before,
I think so too.
Years
Tomcats.
and years ago. Yeah, Tomcats days.
I really think he was in that scene for a long time.
I mean, I think he's been a promoter in the DFW area for a minute.
The name Chaz, kind of like
It's that free city in
Seattle.
Seattle.
Yeah. The communist hot ass zebra. I don't know.
It's an acronym.
Yeah, it is, but I don't know what it is.
I'll let you guys have it.
Hey,
Bye, Josh.
Love, 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 love.
love, 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 love.
Love you, brother.
Love you.
Be safe going home.
All right. Truck beers
So
Truck
glad
beers
he's
for life.
leaving. You can talk about him when he leaves.
That's okay. He actually listens to the podcast.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna talk about him.
So, Haltom show, that was cool, I guess. So we got to play on the big stage this time.
Yep, it was a huge stage.
That is a massive room. I didn't realize it was that big.
When we played there in December,
Yeah.
I had no idea that was on the other side of those doors.
I mean, I poked my head in and kind of like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I didn't do that at all.
But I didn't actually go in there.
Yeah.
It's large.
Dude, it could probably fit 800 to 1,000.
I would easily, yeah.
Easily. It has a bar in the back, massive stage, plenty of room. Good one.
It's a cool place. Like, the people there are super awesome. The bartenders are great. The
Bartender in our part of the place was awesome.
The sound guy was cool, which is a big deal.
Dude, super cool guy, easy to get along with, understood what we were doing, and he appreciated what we brought to the table. Like, when we go to a place, and this is
when
like,
we told him that he didn't have to worry about our own monitor mix, he was like, "So all I have to worry about is the mains." We're
Yes.
like, "Yep." He was like, "Oh, okay."
yeah, like that. I'm so proud of this band just for that reason. We have, like, really we're a sound guy's wet dream. Like, make us sound good to the people. Other than that, we're good to go.
Yeah, you tell it, like, don't worry about stage. We got stage.
Yeah, I don't know. I acted really nutty on stage. I'm proud of myself for that. I was really mad for a little bit, and I kind of got over it. Kind of acted real wild for a minute.
No, like we were talking about earlier, like it was, for me personally, it was a tight show. Like, not like tight, like, oh, that was really good. Because it was a good, solid show. But I felt I couldn't get loose. I couldn't get into I couldn't feel the show. Does that make sense?
I get it.
And I think that was like getting out of the car, setting up, sound checking, playing. I didn't have time to ease into it. I really appreciate the easing into a night, which I think, we talked about this before. The first time we played at Rubber Gloves,
we had a whole 6 hours.
Yeah, 3 or 4 hours to just hang out, and I was like, okay, cool, this is great.
The anticipation has to build a little bit.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
A little bit of foreplay.
Foreplay.
A little bit of foreplay.
Yeah, that's always good.
Yeah,
guys, if you're not foreplaying, then you're just not playing.
Yeah, just quit.
Just stop.
Just give up.
Become a man nun. Or a priest.
Yeah, that's a priest.
Yeah, a man nun is a priest. I don't know. I was really excited for you, though, dude. You had like a little thing on the side looking at you on the stage, dude. That was... I won't go into detail, but like just homies, appreciating homies.
Shout out. I looked at it and I was like, dang, dude, look at you. Can't download updates. What's that mean? We're still recording. It's this computer's just...
It's so sad.
It's sad. It's not...
Its only function is record our dumbasses.
Pretty much. That's all it's... That's the only reason...
Do you want to Google something? Like, no, dude, you're just here for it.
No, I got too many podcasts on here.
I got to do some podcasting.
That's literally the only thing this computer does, is this.
Hey, Chad listened to our podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
at least 1.5 episodes.
If he could just show up to band practice, that'd be really dope.
Yeah, Chad. You and your Green Street Monster Festival, which is coming up in 2 weeks.
Up. It's less than 2 weeks now.
Yeah, a week and a half-ish. The 21st.
21st. Me and Mandrake are going to be playing that. So if you guys want to come see us do something silly, come on out. I promise you won't have a bad time.
That's an accurate statement. I've seen these dudes do their improv comedy acoustic singy set, and you will not laugh.
It helps us the most is if you are a part of it. Like, we can make up any songs, but every song we make up is about the simulation and nothing's real. So that gets kind of old real quick. But if you give us like any kind of topic, a name, something to talk about or make fun of, we can go all night.
Well, the deal you do is
Truck beers.
The deal you guys did in Tyler, where you did the songs about the people in the audience, was phenomenal.
I think that's a genius thing that we did. We had a tip jar.
Yeah, $10 get you a song.
$10, we'll write a song about whatever you want us to write about.
And the dude,
I get this. I know there's skeptics out there. Like, how can you write a song on the spot, dude?
That's only because they haven't seen it yet,
dude. 1,000%.
It was legitimately. I was almost falling out of my chair laughing.
Yeah,
and I'm not just saying that because I'm your friend. It was because I'll tell you if it's not funny.
Yeah, no, you are the truest north that I have in my life.
But good grief, man. That stuff was on point. Maria. It was great.
Yeah.
It's we're still talking about it. And that was 3 months ago.
Yeah. We have a good time. So when me and Josh try to write songs for the show, like it gets so sideways, like nothing makes sense. Like we had this one bit, we never did it, and I really wish we would have. We had this bit that where someone from the past takes over my body,
Okay.
and I like.
It's like a quantum leap scenario.
Kind of, yeah, absolutely. And whoever who wants to come to this one point, like we're on stage and we're singing, takes over my body. We sing a song based on that one person in history.
Okay.
And we wrote one for sure, and it was that dude from Germany in the 30s and 40s, and it was funny.
Yeah.
But that's why we don't need to do this on our own. We need crowd precipitation.
The improv is where it's at. Man.
Yeah, we're really good at it.
You are both very good at it.
Well, I just know I have so many guitar riffs, like 4/4 in the pocket, and to toot my own horn, I really don't like doing this. I'm so good at writing hooks.
Agreed.
I don't know what it is. I can sing any hook of anything and make it sound like it should be in there the whole time. So I don't know what talent that is, but like I can write any hook ever. It's so weird.
So that's the next big thing in Longview is the Green Street Monster Fest. There's a lot of cool bands playing there, too. It's going to be all day long deal, I think. I think it starts like 10 a.m.
Yeah, Jonathan Terrell will be there. The
Polyphonics. Slow Joy.
I'm excited to see Slow Joy again. I hope he'll recognize me and we could talk. Like, hey, homie, remember us?
I think he will.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
He played that Ohio is for Lovers Fest thing.
Oh, I wanted to go to that show real bad.
I did too, man.
But I also did not want to go to Ohio.
I want to go to fucking Furnace Fest so bad. Like, I am having a hard time.
Yeah, I want to go to like half of 2 days. I don't want to go to all 3 days.
I want to see.
I want to see Blindside.
That's it, Blindside. I was about to say, I couldn't think of their name.
They're playing on Sunday. Under Oath headlines that day. So that'd be cool. But I also don't want to drive to Birmingham and pay $250 for 1 day.
No.
On a Sunday.
Freaking. This has nothing to do with the audience, I guess.
This is me and you thing?
They're releasing a vinyl copy of Hell or High Water by As Cities Burns for the first time ever.
Really?
The album they made in 2009.
Yeah. My
favorite album, I think, ever, to be honest. But they're making a vinyl for the first time ever, and like, Daddy's going to drop some change. I got to have that. I've been kind of getting into buying vinyl here lately. I bought a Marty Robbins Greatest Hits Sunday.
The one you sent the picture of?
Yeah, I bought it.
Nice.
$6.
Hey.
$6 for El Paso, big iron on his hip. Shit.
It's hard to. You can't say no to that.
Spotify can eat it, dude.
I got this.
I don't know. I just kind of want to be a nerd and buy vinyl and some antique shops.
So like I appreciate the audiophiles that are like hard up for vinyl.
Yeah.
But you can't just put vinyl on any sound system.
No, you
have to build the system for vinyl.
So they had a RCA vinyl player there from like the 70s. Had tubes in it. It had tons of stuff. They wanted like $300 for it.
Worth it.
Worth every penny. Like I knew what it was.
Yeah.
Like when I saw it, I didn't like memorize serial numbers and all that crap. But
do you remember that Sony sound system that you bought for me at a garage sale one year?
1,000%.
I miss that sound system so much.
I think Chad still has it to this day.
Your brother?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think he still might have it. Yeah, I
That
remember
thing
that.
was so awesome.
That's when you lived off. No, it wasn't Batman.
Yeah.
Was it Batman?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a street in Longview called Batman, and Matt lived off of it. And he had a garage sale, and we took a little gander at what he had to sell, and I bought it.
Yeah, I don't even remember why we sold that, but I'm kind of like, I'm a little salty about it because it was all like I think I didn't know
Yeah.
how good it was when I had it.
Yeah.
You know?
You had a couch for sale, and that's what we were going to like buy, but it was a little bit out of our price range. It
You
wasn't
also showed up in a Kia Soul. You weren't going to fit a couch in that. It's when you had that red Kia Soul.
Yeah, dude, I forgot all about that. That's when I had money then. Because I was so single, but I was working all the time.
Yeah.
When I went to that yard sale, I was on vacation. I took 2 weeks off from not working. I stayed home, and I went to everything I wanted to buy guitars, amps, whatever. It was literally 2 weeks of just treating myself.
Nice.
Yeah, I sold all that shit.
Bills.
I sold, diapers.
Had kids, got married.
When I got
broke.
married and had kids, I had so much guitars. I had so many things, and it went to a good cause. But if I had it now, I wouldn't be worried about anything.
No, I get that.
I had a Jag Stang.
Those things were so awesome.
I had a Jag Stang, and the pots were redone, and it had a really hot humbucker in the back, and it ripped.
Those are beautiful guitars.
Kelly Barber
Beautiful
redid it.
guitars.
Kelly Barber redid it, and he sold it to me for a good price. Shout out Action Sound. That is the guitar place to go if you want work done.
Custom work. Yeah.
My music though is great too. We have 2 great guitar shops pretty in driving distance from us.
Yeah, within 45 minutes.
Yeah. If you go to Tyler, you're just going to be disappointed at what they have.
Because it's Guitar Center.
Yeah.
Well, there's a Mutt in Tyler.
They're cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Every time I go to Guitar Center, I'm severely disappointed because the people that work there are A, they know too much and they don't want to talk to you, or B, they don't know enough.
It's kind of like going to Home Depot,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah, Lowe's is where the pros goes.
yeah, you go to Home Depot and you ask somebody, "Hey, I'm doing this. What do I need to accomplish this?" They're like, "Oh, that's on aisle 72J Bay 4."
Yeah.
And you go there and it's like, "This is a water hose. I'm trying to build a deck." They're not the same thing.
So I found my old cooler last week. Yeah. It was for the weekend, sometime last week. I found my old stainless cooler. I thought it was gone forever.
Yeah.
Found it. And it has the spigot plug.
Nice.
Was chewed off.
Ugh.
Yeah, so now I'm trying to keep water from coming out.
Yeah.
I rednecked it so bad. Well, I went to a couple of Home Depot. I went to Home Depot and some other places, seeing if they had some kind of replacement, and nothing.
Really?
Yeah, they're I thought they would have something.
That's surprising. I figured that
they have the parts that I could. I've decided I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to do some drilling.
you actually have to build something.
I'm gonna have to make something. Well, and I've decided I'm gonna make it in a way that it has a turnable water spigot.
Oh, nice.
So you can wash your hands and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Right now is a hose, a protective, it's a rubber piece that goes over some kind of line.
Yep.
And it's 2 inches long.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put a 3/8 bolt in it, and I shoved it
Right.
on the backside so
Yep.
it doesn't leak.
Yeah, I got you.
It's really redneck.
Hey, but it works.
Oh, what's up, doggies?
So our next show
That's at Reno's.
is at Reno's Chop Shop.
September 28th. I'm
We
excited.
think we can't get the promoter to send us anything.
Hey, if you know that guy, let him know that
say, hey, we're waiting.
We're on our way, I guess.
I think all we're waiting on is a flyer and details. But I mean, we're going to show up either way, ready to play a show, so they should also be ready.
Like the thing is, I'll play in a parking lot.
Yeah.
If there's enough availability, like for power, I'll make it happen.
We should take about a third of that crap out of that trailer and just put generators in there.
Ooh,
and then just show up.
That's a good
We
idea.
mount one on the tongue.
Yeah.
Then we keep 2 inside.
Yeah.
Well, then we can do anything. We can start playing pasture parties
We can stop at Buc-ee's.
and buy a generator.
No, we can stop at Buc-ee's, pull up.
Oh, yeah.
Show.
Do a silly goose.
I love Buc-ee's so much.
The one in Royce City is pretty nice. It's not as busy as the other one.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. The one in Terrell, like, it's magical, dude. Every time I go there, I'm so happy.
They're the same. It's just not as busy as the one in Terrell.
It's not in Terrell. That's the thing. I don't know. I've stopped at that one on the way to Dallas every time I go to Dallas.
You have to.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's like, you either pay tolls or you stop at Buc-ee's.
Yep. So
sometimes both.
We stopped there Saturday on the way back. We couldn't afford the time to stop there on the way up there because someone showed up right on the time it needed to go.
Late.
Chad.
Thanks, Chad.
But we stopped on our way back and like, it's like I don't even have to pee.
No, you just want to go there.
But I do. I go into that beautiful bathroom.
So clean.
So perfect.
Yeah. Oh, so I did have to poop the last time I stopped there. First time this has ever happened. All of the poopers were full.
How?
I don't know.
How the fuck?
I don't know.
How could you be full?
They were all on red though, because they have the little indicators on the door, like all of them. I was like, okay, maybe I'll just hold it for another hour and a half. No big deal. My colon will just explode. It's fine.
Yeah. You can't hold it in, dude.
I had to.
If it's time to poop, it's time to poop.
Well, I wasn't gonna poop in the sink. Those are just in the open.
You can poop in the sink, poop your pants, poop on the floor.
I just waited.
Those Bucky dudes get paid enough money to clean it up. That's a lot, though. Ask like
it's a big ask.
That's a big ask.
Even for like $15 an hour, that's a big ask.
If I wouldn't, my current job, the money I make, if someone's like clean up this poop, I'd tell them to get fucked. And I make okay money, like an hour.
I would just tell somebody else to do it, because I'm a manager.
You got that power, dude.
Like, hey man, go pick up that turd.
Go pick up that doo-doo off the floor.
They'd be like, no man, it's not my job. And I'm like, it is right now.
Yeah. It is your job now because I'm telling you to do it. And if you don't do it,
so
we're going to talk about you being in the unemployment line.
Not rehirable.
Yeah.
So what were the questions on TikTok? I know one of them was like favorite conspiracy theory.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go look that up. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure that was one of them.
It was, I think. I'm going to get all of them. Random people, they don't even listen to the podcast. They're just asking what we think. So I'm excited to like.
Pardon us while we do this on the fly.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
No.
I don't make spreadsheets.
Sorry. I like to be prepared sometimes, except when I'm not in the state and forget all of the crap.
No, dude, you're good.
No, I'm taking it to Georgia with me next week. We're going to do this.
Okay. So, Only Bombs, which is Drew Emery.
Yep.
He said, what are your favorite teams on Tecmo, not Cowboys or 49ers?
The Raiders.
The Raiders, Bo Jackson,
Yep.
all day.
Yep.
1,000%.
Yep.
There's no one else. Like,
if you can't do the 49ers and put Jerry Rice at running back,
yeah.
you have to go Raiders
Bo Jackson.
with Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson.
Sneaky play is the Cowboys, depending on which Tecmo, because that was Emmitt Smith's rookie year.
Rookie year. Exactly.
And he's RB1. He doesn't have a
Yes.
name.
No, he's RB1, but it's Emmitt Smith. Dude, there's so many fond memories I have being at Drew's house playing Tecmo Super Bowl.
Do you remember the tournaments?
Yes. That's what I was like. That's what I'm talking about. Drew is a wild boy on Tecmo Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's not fun to play with.
No, I've only beat him once, and it was with like a 70-yard field goal. Because you can literally kick a field goal from your own 10-yard line in Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah. Let me explain what Tecmo Super Bowl is. It was a game that was for the Nintendo Entertainment Center that was made like in 88. Maybe earlier. No, it had to be in the 90s.
Well, there's multiples. So there's Tecmo Bowl.
The first one.
Yeah, that was, I think,
That's the one with Bo Jackson and everyone, right?
Well, the Tecmo Bowl that we're talking about with the Emmitt Smith ones, that was like 91.
91.
Yeah.
Okay, exactly. That's the one we played.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Tecmo Super Bowl.
Yeah, Tecmo Super Bowl. That's the best one, in my opinion.
It is the best one. It's got the best teams.
Yes.
Everything before that's like before the forward pass was invented in
Yes. Yes.
football. That's when you wanted like the Bears because it was just
the
defense.
Bears. Yeah. Shout out to the Cowboys. Their defenses showed up.
You know what?
I'll give that to you.
You know what?
Because the Browns were the best defense last year, and they fucking put it to them.
Yeah.
They fucking put it to them. I'll give you that.
Saints did good.
Yeah, they did.
I've always been a Derek Carr fan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to see that he's doing well so far.
It's been hard to be a Saints fan.
I have Rashid Shaheed on my fantasy team, though.
No, you don't.
I do.
Dang, girl.
He was on my bench.
Yeah.
I fucked up. Because
he fucking did some shit. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. Like, the fucking football's back, baby. This is to the people who like football.
How about Texas beating the balls off of Michigan?
Bad.
In Michigan.
Yeah. Them being an SEC is kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's a SEC state now.
Yeah, because A&M's in it. Texas is in it.
Yep. Eat shit, Alabama. Eat shit, Mississippi. LSU, cool. But dude. Oh. LSU has a commitment problem. They show up, they show out, and then they go, you know what, we're here, and then they fucking give up the lead.
We've done this before. We're fine.
It makes me makes me sad. Okay. So this guy named Hayden Alexander, that's on TikTok. What are your favorite conspiracy theories, and which ones do you think are the most likely true? There's another girl that said dead ghoul. She said conspiracy theories ? But
Yeah.
like,
So same question, basically.
so if you want to lead this, because if I start talking, I don't want people to think poorly of me.
Josh Ferguson, Little Rodney's here, but he just fell over.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
So to me, it's a fine line between conspiracy theories and unproven facts.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
That's what. Yeah.
And those are different things, in my opinion.
Yeah, but
they tie in each other really well.
really well.
So, like, do aliens exist? 1,000%.
One absolutely 1,000%.
I think my favorite current running conspiracy theory is, are all birds drones? Because it is so...
It's legitimate.
It's so wild that it could be true. But it's not.
Or is it?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I know of some people that have pet birds, like parrots. Those are birds.
Are they though?
To the best of my deductive abilities, I have determined that they are birds.
Okay, I'll play this game. So let's say there's birds that are real,
Okay.
but what's to say the birds that are not in the cage that you buy at the pet store? What's to say they're not highly sophisticated drones?
Oh, they're just the wild birds.
Yeah.
They could be.
They could be. I mean, okay. So in my past, I've went duck hunting and dove hunting.
Yeah, you've eaten birds.
Yes.
We eat birds regularly. They're chickens.
Yeah, but they don't fly.
They can.
They're not migrating.
Correct.
They're not a game bird. You don't go out seasonally to hunt them.
They probably used to be.
And like I would like to think that like these birds that I've hunted are the same as the mockingbird, cardinal, blue jay, mockingbird. Like I would like to think those are the same birds, but what's to say they are? Like there's birds we can hunt and we could put in our freezer and eat. But what's to say that these birds are the birds that are wild?
Well, there's mammals you can hunt and put in your freezer and eat. But
Yeah, but we're not
mammals that
saying
you can't.
deer are drones spying on us.
No, I'm saying people are.
Huh?
People are drones.
No, we're androids.
Oh, yeah.
We got this damn...
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for my vape because I'm a fiend. I think I dropped it somewhere.
Uh-oh.
Who knows?
SpaghettiOs.
Keep going. I'm fine.
So, I think this particular conspiracy theory is hilarious
Yeah.
because it could actually be factual.
I think what they're saying is like pigeons are drones.
And you know what's funny is like there's a couple of book series that I read, and one of them is like a military sciences, like they have all this cool technology where they're doing all kinds of crazy shit with like microbiology and viruses and stuff like that. And one of the things in their arsenal is literally
Bird flu.
pigeon drones.
Yeah.
But this is like super advanced high tech,
Dude, it disappeared in the ether.
Yeah. So I think it could be real. I also think it could be just like, hey, whatever. We're just crazy people.
What a bummer. Yeah, no, what about hummingbirds? I've never seen a fucking wild hummingbird in someone's hands. I just see them.
I've seen them in my backyard.
I've seen them eat out of a hummingbird feeder.
Okay.
I've seen them do that. But like, what if that's their fuel? Sugar water, and then they can fly another 600 miles. I'm playing devil's advocate.
How much wildly different is that than like solar panels? You know what? It's the same.
Yeah, you're playing into...
It's in your hand. You found it.
No, I found it in my pocket like an idiot. I just wasn't going to say it on the podcast because that makes me look like an idiot.
That's my job.
My true North Compass boy. Yay! No, I don't know. I can see technology built.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like, it could
not going into what you do for a living, but there's things that you've probably seen that is like, wow, that's a thing.
Well, the thing that I do for a living would be the thing that is controlling the bird drones.
1,000%. So, I'm not saying what you do. I don't want to.
Some of the things that I do controls the predator drones. Like, I know that 1,000% because the company that we sold it to came into this big presentation for us. It's like, hey, this is what we're going to use your product for.
So, like, aliens, I 100 billion% that they're real. I don't think they're doing the things that we think they are doing. I think if the government's getting behind it, like letting you know that there's stuff in the air.
No, that's all ours.
Yeah. I think it's technology built on these incredible people that don't live here on Earth because they know what kind of fucking cesspool.
I just think it's extremely arrogant of us to assume that we're the only intelligent being in this vast universe that we have.
There's so many planets.
Yeah.
The solar system is not the end. It's so much more.
It's a very small comparatively. Like, minute.
Dude, we are less than the grain of sand in the grand scheme of things.
So one of my favorite things to do, this is off topic, but is like before a storm
eat mushrooms
happens.
And think how small you are?
No.
Oh, me either.
I can do that without mushrooms. Is to sit outside like when there's a storm that's close enough to see but not on you.
Yeah.
And just sit outside and freaking watch lightning.
That's great.
It's just like whoa.
You posted that video a couple of months ago, and there's like a lightning storm, and it's like your feet. That's what I was looking at, your feet. But you could see the lightning.
Oh yeah. I was sitting on the front porch, just hanging out, drinking a beer. Yeah.
I'm with you, dude. I don't like severe storms.
I love them.
I don't. I'm
gonna go get that nader.
No, I experienced. You remember, like in 2011, the Joplin tornado?
Yeah.
So that same string of storms leveled Oklahoma City and more.
Right.
I was there.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's when I was working in Oklahoma. And there was a moment where I called my mom and my dad, and I did the whole, hey.
If I don't make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I just I'm going to let you know, if you don't know, I appreciate the things you did for me.
Right.
And I love you. And if something happens to me, know that you did the best you could do with me. You know, that was a really, that was a wild conversation to have.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
they were just like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I'm just letting you know there's things heading my way that I could probably not avoid. Kind of wild that a 23-year-old guy has I came to terms with my death.
Yeah. So, not to cut you off, I apologize.
No.
On the other side of it,
Yeah.
how do you go back to those people and be like, oh, yeah, sorry, my bad?
I just called him.
Okay.
I called
Hey,
him.
sorry, I'm okay.
No, I called him after it passed, and I'm like, well, I'm very lucky it changed directions. I was in a F-250 pickup truck on the side of the road.
So more to the point was, like, you've accepted your fate at this point in time, right?
Every moment after that, I wanted to do something better.
Okay, that was going to be my next question.
So,
Like, how do you not so much come to terms with those people, but come to terms with yourself?
Yeah.
After the fact.
So after that, there was a guy I worked with. His name was Hayden Fag, and he's a good guy. We still send each other memes on Instagram all the time. He's a big oil field top shot now, but me and him. We got in the truck and we drove around these places, and we're like trying to find any way we could help, because that's what we felt like we needed to do.
Absolutely, that's all you can do in that situation.
Yeah, we're like, oh, we survived, but there's other people. There's other people 2 miles down the road that got leveled.
Yeah, that was a bad string of storms.
It was so bad, and I'll never forget it. There was this little girl, dude, and she was walking on the side of the road looking. I mean, there was fire department and cops there, but she was looking for, I don't know. I never asked. I never stopped to see. But you just knew in your heart she's looking for mom and dad.
Absolutely, yeah.
It fucked me up. That fucked me up for a long time.
That's rough, man. That's the first time you told me this story.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Severe storms really bother the shit out of me.
I mean, that makes sense.
That's a cool truck.
I mean, I wouldn't like to be in the middle of one, but
yeah.
The closest I've been to a tornado is probably a mile and a half, 2 miles.
I've been made fun of about how severe storms, but
no, when my kids are involved, we're going in the hallway, we're putting on mattresses, helmets, blankets.
Yeah.
But if it's just me, I don't care.
Yeah. I don't.
If it's my time, it's my time.
That's what it was. I was single. I didn't have kids. I didn't have anybody.
Right.
And when I saw, we're watching this television telling us, if you're in this line, buckle up.
Yeah.
That's when I made the phone call. It's
that's crazy, man.
It was on my phone. I was in a truck.
That's crazy.
I was like, we're going to die, dude. There's nothing we can do about it. That's what I thought. I was like,
yeah,
this truck ain't going to mean shit in this storm, dude. So, but I do enjoy watching lightning from a distance.
It's just kind of one of those things that puts everything into perspective.
It's like fireworks. I don't want it in my lap, but
yeah. Well, I'll watch it over there.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
Yeah. We were talking about Drew earlier. We answered his question about Tecmo Bowl. I was at his house one time on 4th of July because his wife's birthday is the 4th of July, so it's always a big party.
Yeah.
Shout out Ruthie.
She's such a sweet lady.
We were doing...
She used to cut my hair when I had it.
We were doing fireworks in their driveway. And there's a bunch of people out there. And we were lighting off multiple artillery shells at one time.
Yeah.
Tying the fuses together, lighting them so they'd all fall in the tubes and shoot off. Well, one shot off before another one, and the tube fell, and it shot the artillery shell into the garage. You talk about fireworks being in your lap.
Yeah.
There was a bomb in the garage.
That's what they are.
It was terrifying. Crazy.
Sorry.
Crazy. So, what's your current favorite conspiracy theory?
Man, I don't. Okay.
We went on a little bit of a tangent there. I'm bringing it back around.
No, you're fine. I was hoping that we would not come back to it.
No.
I don't
you're
want
not,
people.
You're not getting out of this one.
I don't want people to think that. I don't want anyone to think less of me.
Who cares?
I am not. I'm a sound mind.
Yeah.
I
can vouch for that.
I've deeply want y'all to know that what I've seen and what I've read and what I've looked at has nothing to do with who I am today. I think this is a really wild thing. So, have you ever seen the show Ancient Aliens?
Yeah. Greg Papapatopoulos?
Yeah. So
these watermelons.
There's a guy named Billy Carson, and I've listened to a lot of his podcast, and he read the Emerald Tablets, which these are tablets that were found, and they translated, and it's like the same guy. God, what is his name? This is the bad part about this. I don't remember people's names, but it's been translated. It's all in Sanskrit, and it's basically saying that we as people were put on this earth. We're like a science project because there was these over beings.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Anunnaki and all like
right.
that.
We were seeded.
Yes.
The earth was seeded with us.
We were developed. That's why. So like if you look at our DNA and like how we're made, like we should be able to live way longer than 120 years old.
I don't want to.
Well, yeah, but like there's like a cutoff in our DNA, like oh God, I'm an idiot.
Like
this sounds so dumb.
Planned extinction.
No, we can't live any longer because if we live any longer, we can start doing things for ourselves.
Ah,
like we're made for work.
Got it.
We're made to serve. We're made to be sheep. We're made to be what we are now.
It's like planned obsolescence with like a cell phone or a car.
Right.
They build it to last a certain amount of time, and then you have to get the latest and greatest new version.
Right.
Yeah, I got you.
We're made for this. What we do every day.
Okay.
We live, we make a family, we provide, and when that's all said and done, we die.
Mm-hmm.
But we're made, like the conspiracy theory, like we are made for so much more. We're made to like not die at 120 years old. We're made to, if we're based off the things that made us, the people that built the pyramids, built Chichen Itza in Mexico. These are two different pyramids in two different parts of the world. There's pyramids all over this world that were made by people.
That's a fun rabbit
off
hole
the
to go
same,
down. Yeah,
that's where I'm getting to. Yeah. Off the same master engineer.
Yep.
Who were the people who made us. And like the wildest part of it is like the color of our skin. There's darker people. There's us, pale as shit. There's slightly brown.
Shout out melons.
Yeah, melons. There's been scientists that said like the sun beating down on us for whatever thousands of years would not cause that kind of thing. This guy's saying like that's a certain person. That's their people that worked for them.
Oh, so it's like a mark.
Brand.
Yeah. Okay.
And like, so there's like,
I mean, I tan pretty good.
Yeah. No, I get it. But if you sat in the sun for your kids and their kids and their kids, and
right.
That's what he's saying.
Right. Yeah.
I should preface this that Billy Carson's a black man, and he's saying, like, the color of your skin is basically part of that.
Huh. That's interesting.
It's just it sent me down a wild rabbit hole, and he went to the Bible and.
Did I tell you I finished Secret Machines?
Fucking A.
Have you read it?
I think so. Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
by the way.
You need to go into the Mistborn and all the
Yeah, I know.
sky,
I know.
the
That's on-
Stormlight.
That's on my list.
Those are anything Brandon Sanderson's ever been a part of. Those are the books for me.
So Tom also wrote another. Well, Tom
Also, you need to read the Red Rising books if you're into that kind of. I think you'd be into it.
What are those about?
Oh, it's like space Romans.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
I'm in.
you're fucking
yeah,
in.
I'm in. So Tom DeLonge didn't write Secret Machines, but he was part of the making it happen.
Yeah.
But he has his own book series that's kind of it's like a sidecar to the. It's all alien stuff, and it's fantastic, and I can't recommend it enough to anybody that hasn't read it, that's into this kind of thing. Like, it's chef's kiss. It's perfect.
Yeah.
And
To the Stars, like
he's got a
Academy-
lot of really influential backers that know what they're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yes. So like Tom DeLonge, he went on Rogan like in 2017, and Rogan like would talk shit about him after that for a while. And it's like
That's when he was first doing the To the Stars thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rogan doesn't talk shit about Tom DeLonge anymore because he's had
He's had
Colonel
experience.
Fravor and all those guys on there.
Alan Lazar.
Yeah. Bob Lazar.
Bob Lazar. Sorry,
Yeah.
Alan Lazar's a wide receiver.
That fucking documentary on Netflix messed me up. Bob Lazar, he's either like the best liar ever, or he went through some shit.
Man, it's kind of like what I've said this before to you and some other folks. Like, it's so much easier to not lie
It's the best.
because if you tell the truth, you don't have to remember any stories.
No.
And this guy has never once deviated
Yeah.
from anything he has ever said.
Ever.
He's either the best actor in the world
or
or he's telling the truth.
he's a normal guy trying to get the truth.
telling
out.
the truth.
That's what I think.
Yeah, man, there's there's some deep holes.
Dude, it's like kind of ignorant to think that one person has the answers for every question in life.
Well, that's just stupid to think.
No,
that.
it's
Yeah.
silly. Like when I hear, like, I believe there's a Bigfoot because I've heard old timers talk about. So in Pittsburgh, between Pittsburgh and Dangerfield, there's Boggy Creek.
Oh yeah.
And Boggy Creek, that creek, there's been more than one account that some kind of swamp ape lives there.
I feel like with cryptids, which is what you're talking
Yeah,
about now.
cryptids. I get it.
Man, there is so much about this planet that we just are
Tell me
completely
how much-
oblivious to.
Dude, how much of the ocean have we looked into?
Oh,
None of it.
0.05%.
We know more about the fucking moon,
Yeah.
which is up there
Yeah.
miles away from us,
Right.
than we know.
See, I think the aliens live in the ocean.
When I went deep sea fishing,
Octopuses are aliens.
no, 1,000%.
Octopi. My bad.
Octopi, yeah, no, I will saddle up on that pony any day. I think, yes, I think there is a civilization here on Earth that live way off in the fucking deep of it that have nothing to do with us. They're living their own lives.
On purpose.
On purpose, because
Yeah.
we're a train wreck. We're a dumpster fire.
Good God.
But, like, I think there's, like, some kind of common ground. Like, there's certain people who know about this shit,
Yeah, I feel like that.
and they're like, don't come out here.
Yeah.
You can have everything up to, like, 30 miles.
Just don't
but
touch.
after that,
Don't touch this place.
yeah, after that, get the
No,
fuck out.
I get. I'm.
You can have your cruise
I'm with
in
you
the
on that
Caribbean,
one.
but you
Well,
can't
it's
have-
like, have you ever taken like a overnight international flight?
never.
Okay. So,
We have the skies, they have the seas.
well, but
Hit it, man. No.
when you're like over the middle of the freaking Atlantic Ocean, fly into Europe in the middle of the night, they're like, all right, we need everybody to shut their windows now. Like the little,
No.
the little yeah. Yeah. Like, why? The sun's not out.
Are you serious?
Mhm.
I had no idea that was a thing.
Yep.
Why?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Did you didn't ask why?
They don't really give you the option.
They're like, shut it now.
They're hey, you need to
Are
shut
this
your...
plane's going to turn around?
Yeah.
Dude,
what are you going to do?
I'd have
You
fucking...
going to throw me out right now over the middle of the ocean?
I'm a dirtbag, though. I don't know.
I'm just, at this point in time, I'm just trying to sleep.
Yeah.
So I'm like, cool, yeah, I'll shut, I don't care.
Yeah, don't let the stars...
They're like, well, the sun's going to come up in a minute, so you need to shut it. So, like, nah, it's
4:30.
It's 11:30. I don't care how many date lines we cross, time zones we pass over. The sun's still not coming up for at least 3 hours.
No, they don't do that.
They do.
No fucking way.
Yes.
I had no... Why has it... I've
Yes.
never heard this before.
Because nobody cares.
Matt. Oh, fuck. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Why? What are they trying to keep us from seeing over the middle of the fucking ocean
So, you know...
when it's dark outside?
Have you heard of, like, the diaries kept...
At 37,000 feet.
Yeah. So you've heard about the diaries kept by people who were like like Christopher Columbus and the Magellan, all those types that were like trying to find new lands. They're all dirtbags. I get it. What they did was
I think Magellan was probably okay.
I guess I don't know, but like they did like cross world traveling on boats.
Yeah, they're mapping stars
Yes,
in the middle of the ocean.
but there's accounts on like their like logs or diaries, and it's wild.
Oh yeah,
Like y'all can look that up. It is a wild thing to read.
oh yeah. And I think you know some of the things that we see, we process as best as we possibly can as humans with the understanding that we have of our environment.
I told y'all
And-
earlier today about when I was a kid. My cousins Josh and Preston, we were camping or staying out real late out in the woods. Like, I hope they remember. I remember it like yesterday. There was something in the sky that was not a plane.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that. From that moment on, I have been like dead set.
So growing up, we had some property over in like Louisiana, Ruston area.
Louisiana?
And we used to go camp out all the time.
Yeah.
So it was me, my mom, and my dad, and two of my dad's friends, a husband and wife. And we're like hanging out, cooking hot dogs, making s'mores, you know, all the good general basic camp out shit.
Yeah.
And we're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
There's no light pollution. There's no...
The best.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's what
Yeah.
you want to be. Like when you're camping, that's what you want.
Yeah.
Birds screaming, frogs doing frog things, like it just nature sounds or whatever.
Yeah.
And suddenly everything just goes absolutely silent, which is weird.
Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere, because usually that's only like when there's like a predator around, right?
Right.
Because that's how nature reacts to predation. Is like,
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna hide and
Yeah.
be quiet. And we look up in the sky, and there's this thing that looks like an upside down airplane. I could draw a picture of it for you. It's a long, skinny thing, like a cigar, which is a very common UAP sighting thing.
Tic Tac cigar kind of thing.
But it's got like a tail fin, like a surfboard that's on the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Surfer. That's what it was.
But it was there, and it hovered, and there was no sound, and then it went, and it was gone.
Dude.
And as soon as it left, all of the nature sounds came back.
Holy shit!
I was like 9 years old. I will never forget that. I will never forget that for the rest of my life.
Goosebumps.
It was the coolest thing I have ever seen.
That's the dumbest thing I can say, but I got goosebumps.
No, I mean, like that. And I haven't told a whole lot of people that.
Yeah, you don't want to be like a wackadoo.
I don't care.
Yeah, no.
I've lived this long. Who cares?
So the thing I saw when I was 9, this was in Pittsburgh, Texas. We lived like 2-3 miles outside of Pittsburgh. 8 miles outside of Gilmer, like
Yeah.
right in the middle, north of Betty.
Right.
It's
Right there by Midway. Further north.
if you went Midway and you went northwest,
Okay. Yeah.
like it,
Gotcha.
there's nothing out there.
No.
And like you're talking about light pollution, I didn't have that as a kid.
Nothing.
It was just stars and stars and bars. I'm just kidding. I'm almost positive we were camping or staying out late. Like as a kid, I just played in the woods, but I know my cousins were there for that.
Yeah.
We would play on hay bales and just act crazy.
Yeah, we grew up sleeping outside.
That's it. Yeah. And I was 8 or 9. My parents were still together, so I was about 8 or 9. And because I remember like talking to them later on, I was like, "You won't believe what I just fucking saw."
Yeah.
And we were by our pond, which was a big opening for the pond, of course. And in the sky, it was like an orange oval.
Nice.
If like that makes sense.
Oh yeah, no, I got you.
No, it was like not bright, but like warm orange.
Yeah.
Oval.
Yeah. Like an ember.
Yeah, and it lingered. It wasn't still, but it lingered for like, man, it had to be for like a hot 5 or 6 seconds, and then it like vanished out of the sky as fast as it was there. And like
That's the craziest part. Like the thing that I saw too was it felt like it was there for 10 minutes. It was probably only 2.
yeah,
And like as soon as it showed up,
gone.
it was gone. It was wild.
Like every time I look back at it, I feel like it knew that we were there,
Oh yeah.
and it was like, "Oh, these ain't
Let's check
nothing."
these people out.
Yeah.
What are they? Hey, what are y'all? What
y'all up to?
What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
What are y'all doing? And like, I think, like if memory serves me correct, we ran to my grandmother's house, and we're like, "Hey, Mimi," we told her what we saw.
And she's like, "Oh yeah, I seen that before."
No, Mimi was like, "You boys crazy," and that was it. Like it was kind of like offhand, like they're just tall tales, but like I'm fucking 36 years old. That is stuck.
Well, I said, like I'm 41, and I think I was 8 or 9 when that happened.
Yeah.
And I can still picture
I
it
can look in that
vividly.
sky and see what
Yes.
I saw. Like if
Yes.
we're looking up here and you see that star way up there.
Yeah.
It was like the distance between us and that star was like this orange fucking ember thing, and it was there and it was gone.
That's crazy, man.
And like from then on, I've
No
always been
doubts. Yeah, no doubts.
from then on, I've been a weird kid, but I've always been like, that's why Blink 182, that music,
Yeah.
Tom DeLonge,
Yeah.
Mom, there's something in the background.
Yeah. So like, I don't really care about anybody's personal religious beliefs of creationalism versus whatever else. But I've always thought, just as a human, it is extremely arrogant of us to think that we're the only thing there.
100%.
And that's not just like I said, that's not a religious thing. That's a perspective thing.
So in the Chariot of Fire, like Ezekiel, seeing the vision of God, like I think all these things are, maybe there's something different.
I mean, I don't want to step on any toes, but like historical records and stories, and like there's so much correlation between so many different accounts.
Yeah.
There's got to be something.
I think it's more prevalent now because the information is so easily accessed.
Absolutely.
Like I think it's now. I think there's more people telling the same story, and they're like, "Hey,
that kind of sounds like my story."
That sounds like my story. Yeah, I 100% think that. So if you're an alien listening,
let's have a beer.
Please subscribe to Truck Beers. Come down, hang out.
Yeah.
Have a beer with us.
We'll do a really awkward interview where we just don't
Dude.
say anything and stare at you.
So there's a part of me that wants to interview other people, but I don't want to like fumble it. Oh, do you like writing things? And like,
What's your favorite color?
I think we did okay with the Stella Veer guys.
It's because we know those dudes, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm glad you feel that way. I didn't know how you felt about. I keep a lot of that stuff in my pocket. Like, I am a fucking ghost. Oh, I believe in ghosts 1,000,000%. You're gonna break my heart.
No. Okay, so when you say ghosts,
Yeah,
I believe
the
that
green guy on Ghostbusters, Slimer.
That's Slimer.
Yeah, ghost.
He's my favorite. I do believe that there are
You believe that there's something.
supernatural entities.
Yeah.
We'll go that way.
Okay, no, yes. I believe.
They can be tied to certain things.
I don't believe it's like a thing that died and it's like remembering that it's dead and it's haunting people. I think it's energy in the same, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think it's tied to a
think about it. You go to work and you come home, right?
It's routine.
It's a routine.
Yeah.
And you do it for 40 years.
Yeah.
That's the same fucking thing you've done your entire life.
Right. It's a superimposed image. Think about it that way. Like, it's a thing that can interact with its environment to an
It's
extent.
habitual.
But it's a superimposed image over what's going on now.
Yeah.
It's like if you had like a, you see those videos on TikTok and stuff where they're like,
It's like a
they have
bar.
a picture from a movie scene
Yeah.
and they take it and they hold it over the picture in real
Fucking
life.
A.
It's the same thing.
Well, no. It's like you buy an ice house that was an ice house for 40 years.
Okay.
You don't need an ice house anymore. You have AC and you have a refrigerator.
Right.
But there's people that own that ice house that did ice house things forever. But you buy this ice house and you're going to make an ice house restaurant.
Yep.
And they're like, some weird shit's going on with this restaurant. We hear noises. We hear things going on. You buy a saloon
Oh, yeah.
and you make it a bed and breakfast. And like,
It's like the entire town of Jefferson.
exactly.
Yeah. No, I'm with
Exactly.
you. I'm with you on this one.
I
Like,
think it's energy that doesn't know where to go.
yeah.
Because like whatever's powering our bodies to get up, go to work, hang out with friends, be honest with like I think that thing doesn't go away when this body dies.
I get that. Lost
I'm not-
souls.
I'm not saying it's us, but I'm saying like you can't put that much energy in something and not go somewhere.
Yeah. I get you. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I think there are evil things
For sure. 1,000%.
that have malicious intent.
I don't think those are us.
Right.
I don't think that's us at all.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
I think there's things that we can't see. Like the reality, I feel like reality could be a veil. It's a blanket.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't see past that blanket. Even though how deep that blanket looks, on the other side of that blanket is something that knows that it's not supposed to be there. And it'll fuck with you.
Or it's trying to get here and it can't.
And it can't.
But every once in a while, there's a crack.
There's a crack. It's the upside down.
It is the upside down.
Stranger Things upside down, that spoke to me deeper than anything.
Fantastic. I finally finished it.
Oh, dude. I'm so excited for season 5.
Well, I binged it
Yeah.
over the last month and a half.
That's wild you didn't watch it when it first came
I
out.
watched the first season.
The first season, man, I was hooked,
And then
line, and sinker.
I didn't have a lot of screen time.
I get you. No, you're fine.
So I started it over and watched it from the beginning, like because I thought the new season was coming out this fall. Nope. Next year.
Which
So
is
now I'm gonna
bullshit.
Now I'm gonna have to watch it
I was still
again.
married when that last season came out.
It's such a good show.
Dude, they better fucking...
This is the last season.
Yeah, whenever it comes out, better be what it needs to be because, like, it was a fall tradition for a minute for me. Like in October, I was watching something Stranger Things. I'll tell you what. I've got a post on my Instagram, and it's like Stranger Things Season 2. And I was like, I prepared for it. I had like a 12-pack of Shiner Bock.
Just going to burn through it all.
I was going to fucking just be a part of that.
That would have lasted you an episode and a half.
No. 12 beers, 3 episodes.
No. They're an hour long.
Am I driving?
No, you're at your house. You're watching Stranger Things.
Yeah, 1 episode.
There you go.
You're about right. You got that math figured out. You're a good friend. You know me very well. Look at us, 1 hour and 10 minutes. Damn.
Well, we had some catching up to do.
Had some catching up to do. We talked about some wild shit.
Dude, this might be my favorite episode.
I think so, dude. I think this is like showing...
Because when we first started doing truck beers before
we
it was
wanted
a
this
thing, like, these are the conversations we were having. We're talking about, like, weird, deep life stuff and things like this. And that's what got me excited to actually do the podcast.
I don't want... Yeah, I mean...
I don't get me wrong. I love the and this is from a question, so this is perfect. I love the talking about the shows and the talking about music and stuff like that. But this is like, I feel like we could go for another hour if we really wanted to.
I'm down. I'm like, I think these topics are fucking flawless.
There's no shortage of conversation.
Because like you said cryptids earlier. I can go into cryptids.
We'll save that for another episode.
I can go into it all, man. I am such a fucking softy goofball
man.
for it, dude.
Like, I'm a big nerd when it comes to stuff like this.
Like, my biggest dream is ever do the Appalachia Trail. Like, I wish that I had the time and the availability to do that.
I'll have to get Alex Perez to come on the show one time.
He walked it.
He did most of it. He didn't finish it.
Yeah.
But he did most of it.
I want to know his thinking.
Yeah.
I forgot AYP did that.
Yeah. I work with him, so I can just be like, hey, man.
You work with him?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. He works the satellite.
You get to see him daily?
Every day. Monday through Friday.
I haven't heard from him in forever.
He's got a new baby.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
AYP.
Yeah,
he's got a baby?
He's got 2 kiddos now. Well, 3. He's got a stepkid, but...
So when I think of like the old music scene, it's hard not to put him in it. Him, Cole Tucker.
Yeah.
Those guys.
Especially the old hardcore scene.
Fucking A, dude.
Yeah.
Eastside Kicking Kids. I remember.
He's a great bass player also.
He's a great bass player. He has a baby. How many kids he has?
He's got 2 and then a stepdaughter. The lady he married, who's a phenomenal baker, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, she makes the best baked
She saddled
goods.
up and tamed the old wild boy.
She did. She
dude.
nailed him down. But they have 2 kids, and then she had a kid before. So
Damn. I didn't know he was even married.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like a goofball.
Lives in Carthage.
Oh, real quick. When we got that message from Clayton,
Yeah.
dude, that was fucking...
Dude, I got
That was
nostalgic
deep.
for a minute,
That was
man.
deep. I wasn't ready for that.
That was great, though.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, that's kind of what this is all about, too, is like making people feel included. And that it was really cool that when he said what he said about, it makes me feel like I'm hanging out with you guys again. And
I was like,
oh, that's perfect.
I don't know how many deep conversations I've had in my life.
Well, we always talk about the throwing the baseball days.
Yeah,
Like,
he was there.
He
was
was a big part of that.
100%. He had that old short and wide jacked up Chevy. Mm-hmm. I was proud of him for that truck. Fuck. But I think we're going to call it quits tonight, huh?
Yeah, probably so.
Thanks for sticking with us. We're back. I hope you guys didn't think we were done last week. That was just a uh-oh.
Oopsie.
An
Sorry.
Oopsie-doopsie. Sorry.
Hey, check on your homies, man.
Fucking please.
Be nice to each other.
Please.
Do one thing for us. Give a complete stranger a compliment.
Yeah, it's easy to do. Just walk up to some guy that you don't know and be like, hey, nice shoes.
Yeah.
Sweet shirt. Nice dick.
Whatever you feel like.
Whatever you feel like.
All right. Hey, we'll catch y'all next week.
Love you guys.
Love you guys. Missed you. Sorry about last week.
Kisses.
Won't happen again.
Nice dick.